I'm Tom Davidson with Ripien Kingston Systems. As an accomplished IT firm, we focus on delivering competitive advantage while reducing your overall IT cost. Two of our more popular offerings are our Google Apps and Virtual CIO. I invite you to visit our website or call for a free consultation.
Hey, it's Brian Thomas from the 55 KRC Morning Show. I suppose normally I recommend a lot of things. You read this article, or refer to the blog page for that article, or talk about a particular event, and all well and good. But I was really looking forward to today's conversation with Sherrod Brown today, and it really kind of was about what I expected, believe it or not. He doesn't get it. He was quick to label me a Bush supporter, which, if anybody who listens to me knows that I wasn't really a huge fan of George W. Bush. I have massive amounts of criticism. He was disingenuous with some of his statistics, but ultimately he can't get his head around the reality that when you earn the money, it's yours. It's your labor. It is the compensation. It is our society's way of paying you in easy form, electronically or in cash or by way of check, for the labor you perform. So to take that money from you is taking your labor. To him, taking the money from you is keeping the hole plugged in government, a hole that they're going to have to live without. A deficit hole that may be created, although he seemed to have no ammunition to counter the notion that allowing you to spend the money would be good for tax revenue, as has been proven time and time again by history. He doesn't study history, apparently. But he believes that allowing you to keep that money that you make is a problem for them. They can't afford it. And isn't that just really icing on the cake of everything we talk about on the morning show? It's us against them. They are what needs to be fed, not you. And you can't draw a moral distinction between how much one makes, whether it's $199,000 or $200,000 or $249,000 or $250,000 or $1 million or $1.1 million. Where is the cutoff? Where is this magic line that finally, and I pointed out to this, the person becomes evil and thus subject to a higher level of taxation merely because? It's immoral in all cases. Government must run, but it should be run lean. It should be run based upon core services, and it should get the hell out of the business of telling us what to do every single day of our lives, more and more every day. And at some juncture, let's face it, the way things are rolling, and if the guys like Sherrod Brown end up having their day, we all will be employees of the government. And we will all be paid the exact same wage, regardless of ability or skill set. There will be no additional compensation given for extra labor. There will be no additional compensation given because you worked harder in school, you developed your brain, and you have an aptitude for something that so many people do not, whether it's science or math or law. People have certain aptitudes, and if you're one of the lucky ones in this world to have an aptitude for something that is really a small segment of society, that quite often can mean a lot more money for you. And you know why? The law of supply and demand. And there's nothing wrong with the law of supply and demand to draw distinctions between people based upon education and ability. It's always been that way, and it serves as an incentive to work as hard as you can, to set yourself apart. It's the way the world is. Sherrod Brown doesn't get it. He thinks your money is his money. He thinks your money belongs to him, and he's at liberty and free to take as much as he wants. And I find that to be utterly offensive. It's slavery. Have a great day.